originally got you into writing, or rather, what originally got you into storytelling?
What originally got you into storytelling or writing? And this is specifically for Dan, but the others can chime in as well. First, what got me into storytelling and writing? I grew up in Toronto, and I was really, really shy as a kid. I could not. I mean, sitting here now is like this is unfathomable for me. Like as a child, I could not get up on stage. And my parents, my dad over there, he's laughing, but he used to make me go to piano recitals. Piano recitals, I would do for Elise like the first 10 notes, and then I would just freeze, and then I would break it into tears. So it was very difficult. And so I thought, there is a lot I want to say. And there's always this desire to communicate and to interact with the world and to try to express your ideas with the world and hope to have some sort of influence. Because if you want the world to improve, if you want a better life for everyone, then obviously you want to impart some of what you feel is. And luckily enough, I was able to find someone who had the same sensibility about the world as I did. Noel Allen, right over there, the publisher for Buck Rider. And it's so difficult these days to tell a story. I mean, there's just so much media, you're bombarded. And who has time to sit down and read, really? I mean, even as a writer, I find it difficult to filter everything out, all the noise, and to get to what really matters. Because we exist for such a short period of time. We really want to get to what matters at some point. And so this is that sort of desire to communicate, to engage with other people is going to create storytellers. And in this day and age, it can mean anything. You can have a TikTok channel, you can be on Twitch. Those people are storytellers too. And they're having more impact than, entire festivals here, right? I mean, they have huge audiences, but, we belong to an older age, right? So this is my form. And Stephen, of course, you're a dinosaur.
We don't belong to an older age. Talk about yourself.
I love writing and I love books, and books will always be around. That's why I write. Okay, that's my form. That's what I respect. And I would not go and self-publish. I would write my whole life, and I would not publish on, Amazon or whatever it is. I don't know what they do, but if nobody takes my book, that's okay. You'll write anyway. I'll write anyway. And the act of writing and not being published is making you a better storyteller.
Right.
And that's why I just, even if they throw, I sent Jen, my editor, probably 10 manuscripts. And she never replied to 9 of them. But yeah, she didn't even say no. I mean, and she's like, she's this wonderful person and I love her. But the fact is, being rejected is going to make you a better storyteller. And, that's the challenge you have to face for yourself.
Right.
Marta and Kathy, quickly, Marta, why are you a writer and not, say, a politician?
Do I tell you the truth? The truth?
Yeah.
Nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
I had a boyfriend who dumped me. And I was so angry, I wanted to kill him. So I killed him in writing.
Oh.
And I put together all those stories and published my first book.
We are very glad that you decided to go into the writing business and not the murder business. Kathy, what about you?
Yeah, it's a good question from the audience. I don't know. What else was I gonna do? No, I always wrote. I always liked to write. I always loved it. I wrote my first novel when I was in grade 3. I haven't written one since. My first and only, I should say. I just there's something about writing when you're in the flow, you know what I mean? When it's actually going well and you're just kind of flowing and it's all you can focus on when you're not actually checking your phone anymore and you're not actually waiting for somebody to text you back or whatever. There's just something really beautiful about that. And then sometimes at the end of it, you're just like, you look at it the next day, you're like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And then sometimes you're like, okay, you know, this kind of cool thing came out. So I don't know. It's just my thing, and it is something that I love, and just feel incredibly privileged to have had the opportunity to publish my writing, and really privileged to be here, and you know, to have folks to